Say no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. See no goal, hear no goal, you're a douchebag. Honestly, can I just say it for the second consecutive game? NHL, are you watching? Are you watching? Shenanigans. I called Shenanigans on you. Awful officiating in Carolina again. Can someone, please, with a better video software, just go back and just remember when we played Carolina in Raleigh? Yeah. 3-2 in overtime. Eerily similar, but you know what? It's okay. I can see why the NHL would want to sell, the NHL in Carolina, and they're doing a good job. I mean, fans are getting restless. It's only been, 24 months since they won a Stanley Cup, something like that. I mean, 40 years, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, that was terrible. Antropov getting shafted, Blake getting shafted, equals the Leafs getting shafted, and somebody needs to give Paul Maurice a chamomile tea and perhaps a hug. But make sure the hug is from somebody who, maybe doesn't have all that much to live for. He looked pissed after the game. Why wouldn't he be? And he specifically said, after people go, what do you think about the shitty officiating? And he just goes, don't ask me, you should ask the guys who make the calls. And that makes a lot of sense to me. I don't see why it wouldn't make sense to somebody. 53 games in, Leafs get shafted again. Oh, I'd like to give away an award. Sorry guys, I'm all tongue-tied. Look what I did. I bit my tongue while eating. Really freaking hurt. Anyway, the Nostradamus Award, the Hockey-damus Award, I give to my friend Brian. This is because we were on the radio today, student radio at Ryerson, and he said Carolina would win 3-2 in overtime, and Brind'amour would score the game-winning goal. I'm not sure if he said the 3-2 part, but I definitely know he said overtime and Brind'amour would score the winning goal. That, to me, is a little scary. And this tongue thing is causing me to talk like I have a retainer. That's okay. But, I'm not even going to bother repeating myself with the crappy non-calls. I'll talk about some other stuff. What else is there? I wanted to talk about this. Yuri Talusti's playing on the top line with Sundin, and I'm not opposed to that. That's great. Scored tonight. I really do like Talusti, and I think he has a bright future ahead of him. Scouts said he was a steal for Toronto, and I hope they're right. But when you look at when the Leafs have run into serious injury trouble, and look at who they've put on Sundin's top line, it kind of makes you wonder that even from a few years back, you just went, you know what, the structure of this team isn't right. Anyone remember Suglobov? Yeah, he played on Sundin's line. Jeremy Williams played on his line. Steen, as a rookie, played on his line, and it didn't make much sense at the time. Now to see Steen on that line doesn't really make sense. And it's just, you got to give him a fast winger. And Jason Blake was there, and I don't see why they didn't put him back up. But it really makes you think that Sundin still doesn't have the people around him. And I don't see why he wouldn't want to trade out of this place as a result. Oh, and you got to look at the other people the Leafs have called up. Chris Newberry. I love Chris Newberry. He's a great guy to have in your third or fourth line. And then Ben Andrus. Same case with him, but he's the captain of the Marlies. And you don't call up the captain of one of the best AHL teams, a team on which Andrus is supposed to be a leader, and then only play him for 3.5 minutes. I just didn't really see the point. Why not give Williams another try? The guy's played in 2 NHL games. He has 2 NHL goals. Nuts. Look up the last person to do that. I don't know who it is. 2 goals in his first 2 games. I know Ovechkin got 2 in his first, and Malkin got, I believe, 1 in 1. I don't know. And one last point I do want to say about John Ferguson is a lot of people are were ragging on him, me included. But towards the end of his stint with the Leafs, he actually made a couple smart moves. And you're probably going, what? Well, he extended Antropov for $2-ish million. And at the time, I was like, Jesus, why would you give Antropov half of that? And now he's one of the cheapest big forwards in the league for his production. And he also picked up Dominic Moore off waivers, which I scoffed at first, and he turned out to be incredible. So, yeah, but I'll wrap it up here. Got a new Facebook group named after me. Buddy in Saskatoon made it for me. Thank you very much. Subscriber made it for me. Great. It's called Steve Dangle is the Man. I think it's pretty accurate. And also, 3 p.m. on Thursdays, go to www.spiritlive.net. It's a student radio show, network, whatever. And I will hopefully be on it unless something happens. And if I'm not, you can listen to my friends Christian and Will and whoever else they happen to have on. Oh, and also, I'm assuming there's a game on Saturday night. I don't even check the schedules for Saturday because I just expect there to be a game. I will not be around for that game, and I won't be getting back to Toronto for a while on Sunday. So I think the next video will be another 2 for special. Go Leafs go, and Shenanigans.